Hey dudes! Welcome to another episode of the Bullshit Show. I'm Dad. That's Nathan. Anchor baby's under the bed, giving us kisses. Hey, baby. Okay, well, let's see. It's March 31st, and it's about 2:30 in the morning. Again, we have no lives, so we're up. So we figured, what the hell? We might as well do a Hey Dudes. Because we know how much you guys like to wake up in the morning to a fresh Hey Dude show. So, we're doing one. Let's see what's going on in the world.
That's fun.
Trump! Still a dick. In fact, he's even a bigger dick now than he was, say, a week ago, or a month ago, or a year ago.
Also known as his Cheeto-ness.
His Cheeto-ness, yes. He, okay, I understand it's his prerogative to change people in his cabinet. But he got rid of the Veterans Affairs Administrator, David Shulkin, via a tweet. The same way he got rid of the Secretary of State, with a tweet. What kind of micromanagement is that? When you know that he doesn't have the balls to look somebody face to face and say, "You're fired."
Except the fact that that's his catchphrase.
Yeah, that's his catchphrase, and he used to get off on it on The Apprentice, but he can't do it in real life. He has to fucking do it from a tweet while he's taking a shit at 5 o'clock in the morning. What an asshole. I mean, I'm not talking about politics here or anything. It's just, what a shitty thing to do to somebody. I mean, somebody who has served you for over a year and a half, almost a year and a half, you could give them the courtesy of sending them a letter or meeting with them face to face. But Trump has no balls. And if you ask Stormy Daniels, he doesn't have much of a penis either. So, the guy is a dick. So now, it looks like, what's his name? Scott Pruitt, who's in charge of the EPA, who's a fucking douchebag, who's been racking up travel bills, spent $130,000 some dollars on a trip to the Vatican, where he spent 8 days sightseeing, billed it to the taxpayers. He deserves to be fired. So I predict in the coming week he will be next. He'll probably be tweeting about it maybe Monday. Although Trump being a dick, he'll probably do it on Easter Sunday.
I thought he already got fired.
No, he hasn't. He's on very thin ice. He got investigated. They're investigating his spending. So that means Trump will probably can him. And bring in Roseanne Barr, probably, since that's his, he's a big fan of that now. It's funny, you know, he didn't have the time, apparently, to call any of the survivors of the Parkland shooting. But he had time to call Roseanne Barr and congratulate her on her ratings. I will not watch the new Roseanne show. I was excited. When I heard about it a year ago, that they were going to be rebooting Roseanne, I got all excited. Because I used to be a big Roseanne fan when it was on in the original 8-year run or whatever it was. But as soon as like 2 days before the new episode aired, I found out that she's Roseanne Barr herself personally, and the character that she plays on the show, Roseanne Connor, is a Trump fan. And I'm not going to listen to any pro-Trump bullshit, propaganda crap. So I understand that's one of the main conflicts in the show, is half the family's anti-Trump and she's pro-Trump, and yeah. But I'm not going to listen to pro-Trump propaganda. Fuck Roseanne Barr. This is the same person who disrespected the flag when she tried to sing the national anthem one time and fucked up and grabbed her crotch. Oh, but the Republicans love her now.
Because she didn't take a knee.
Yes. This is the same Roseanne Barr who once did a cooking segment on a show where she made burnt Jew cookies. She made little cookies in the shape of people, put them in the oven and burned them, and then ate them dressed as a Nazi, mind you. Yes, she did that. I have the pictures to prove it. Look it up. It was on Facebook. I've seen it. So, it would stands to reason this is the type of person Trump would worship, but I refuse to watch the show. Anyways, that's the cat under the bed drinking beer, apparently. Tomorrow's Easter, which is a major holiday in the Christian calendar, and I believe Monday is the start of Passover.
No, today was.
Today was?
Yes.
I thought it was Monday. I thought it was the day after Easter.
No,
Was the start of Passover. Well, whatever. So, you know, happy Easter to the Christians, and happy Passover, and Hava Nagila Hava to our Jewish friends out there.
You ragged on somebody for making fun of Jews, so you go and make fun of
I wasn't making fun of them. I was speaking Hebrew. I don't know what the Muslims are doing now, you know, other than killing people. I don't think they have a holiday right now. So, but, yeah, Easter, you know. So, hopefully the Easter Bunny will come and bring you jelly beans and candy, and because that has so much to do with the resurrection of Christ. And, so hopefully, yeah, the Easter Bunny will come.
What the fuck? Why?
What?
They've already announced that the Roseanne reboot's getting a second season.
Oh yeah, already.
ABC, what the fuck?
And, you know, and it's funny because all the people that I've known in the industry that have worked at ABC have always referred to the network as already been canceled. Most shows don't survive 1 or 2 episodes.
No, but what the fuck,
But
man?
just because the first episode got an 18 million people rating, they fucking renewed it for a second season already.
Well, like, if they can go ahead and fucking renew Roseanne, why can't they renew Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. already?
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't draw that kind of an audience. Because Trump doesn't watch it. That's why.
Because they slammed Trump.
Yes, they slammed Trump. But speaking of Easter...
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, right there. Show the picture.
Real.
It's
what
real.
The hell?
That's Roseanne Barr dressed as a Nazi eating burnt Jew cookies. She thought it was funny. I don't. Now that I have Jewish people in my family, I find it even less funny. Roseanne Barr's a cunt. So, that's that. But anyway, speaking of Easter and the Holy Lands, Israel shelled some Palestinian protesters in Gaza today, killed about 17 of them. Do I feel sympathy for the Palestinians? Not really. The Palestinians are mostly terrorists. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I think they should be given Gaza, and the Israelis should pull out of Gaza and let them have Gaza. I don't think they should have the West Bank. Israel should have the West Bank. I think the capital of Israel should be moved to Jerusalem, although the Muslims aren't going to tolerate that one. So they're better off in Tel Aviv. The problem with Tel Aviv is that it's very far north in the country. It's close to Lebanon, which is close to Syria and Libya. And not Libya, I'm sorry. Yeah, I said Lebanon, that's what I meant. And missiles come from those countries all the time and rain down on Tel Aviv. Jerusalem doesn't usually get shelled, but Tel Aviv does, so it might be smart if they do move the capital. But, whatever. But they killed 17 Palestinians, so I'm not saying they deserved it, but when you throw rocks at Israeli soldiers and smoke bombs, these, you know, you're poking the badger. You're poking the badger, and you know what happens when you poke the badger?
You get popcorn
You
thrown
get
at you.
popcorn thrown on you. Anyways, we continue with our Movie Pass membership. Been to the movies every day this week, except tonight, because we opted not to, because we figured it would be really busy.
And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was on.
And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was on, so we had to stay home and watch that. We continued to see Love, Simon, 4 times. In my case, 4.5 times.
Why would you see it 4.5?
Well, I'll explain that in just a minute. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's a fantastic movie. It's a great love story. It's a 4-star movie, people. You got to see it while it's still out. Another movie that's out that I saw, just because I figured I needed to write a review on it, and I wanted to expand my horizons a little bit, was Paul, the Apostle of Christ, a religious film that's been out for about 2 weeks.
As they call in the industry, faith-based film.
It was a faith-based film. The acting was good. Jim Caviezel, who played Jesus in The Passion of Christ, now plays Luke in this film. Not Luke Skywalker, Luke the physician. And
Luke, I am your God.
Luke, you know, these are not the Jews you want.
So you're making Jew jokes now.
Yeah. But anyways, the photography was pretty good. The lighting was nice. They used some old anamorphic lenses that were very squishy and mushy and flared like crazy. But the problem with the film was that it was boring as fuck. Oh my god. It was so slow. It was basically 2 dudes in a prison cell talking. And talking about shit that, unless you're a theologian or a pastor, you didn't understand or even give a shit about. I mean, I can understand if you are a theology major in college. It's kind of interesting to see how the Apostle Paul dictated his last writings to Luke and all that shit. But to the lay audience, oh my god, it was dreadfully boring. I mean, I was wide awake when I went into it, and I dozed off a couple of times. So about halfway through the movie, I left, went over and joined Nathan, and watched the last half of Love, Simon again. So that's how I've seen it 4.5 times.
Well, looky here.
Lo and behold, we have Anchor Baby.
Anchor Baby.
Say hello, Anchor Baby.
He's my kitty.
I'm going to give Anchor Baby a kiss, though. Love Anchor Baby.
What are you doing, Goofy?
Oh, no. But the cinema story of the week, people, is Steven Spielberg's Ready Player One.
Hey.
A visual masterpiece. No, it's not Spielberg's best film, but it's certainly up there with his best films. It's balls to the wall action. It is eye candy that will turn you diabetic. It is just visually stunning. It's well acted. It's well paced. It feels long. I mean, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. And it feels it. Your butt gets tired by the time the movie's over. But...
Oh, we gotta wrap this up.
Why?
Soon, because the battery's about to die.
Oh, great. Well, the battery's going to die, so we got to go fast.
So hurry up with your...
But anyways, see Ready Player One. The pop culture references are brilliant. The story is great. And it's another 4-star movie. In fact, I might even give it 4.5 stars. It's that good. Visually, we've seen it twice now. It's better the second time because you pick up on more of the pop culture references. We'll probably see it again later today. And
You think the one bitch is hot?
yes, Olivia Cook, who plays Artemis, is sweet. So, yeah, Ready Player One. See it. Trust me. You know, you might want to wait till after the weekend because it's going to be busy, but into next week, make time, see that film. I think our battery's getting close to dying, so we might want to wrap this up and make it a short.
Yeah, we'll do a short show.
So, do we have any comments that are worth mentioning?
Not really.
Okay.
Most of them are just Hot Pocket related.
Yeah, enough with the Hot Pockets. And enough with the thumbs down comments. Fuck you. And give us thumbs up. And send us lots of comments. Because like I say, I respond to them personally on Facebook. Or, I'm sorry, YouTube. And
maybe if we get enough comments, we could do a comment
response video.
We haven't done one of those in a while.
No, we have not. And I like reading them, and like I said, I like answering them. I answer them personally, and then if they're really good, we answer them here on the show. So it's to your advantage to write comments.
Okay, be free.
And give us a like, thumbs up, and let us know how we're doing.
Kitty got itchy.
Kitty's got itchy ears. Well, we'll leave it at that. See Love, Simon. See Ready Player One. That's all we can say. And if you can afford it, get Movie Pass. You can go to the movies every friggin' day before they go out of business. That's 2 thumbs up for Movie Pass.
Their customer service sucks.
Their customer service sucks. Don't ever try to call them. But if you can get it to work, jump through all the hoops, you know, especially if you got a 4G phone, it works great. If you're on Wi-Fi, you got a problem, but
go to Hooters.
Yeah, go to Hooters and use their Wi-Fi or whatever. But you get the ticket once you're in the theater, and it works great. And the only problem is you can't see IMAX or 3D films, but I don't care because 3D films make me nauseous. So, okay. On that note, we will. You got anything to add?
No.
No raves or raves or rants or raves?
No.
Just Love, Simon and Ready Player One, right?
Yeah, go see them.
Okay. Well, on that, we'll leave it till next time. Next time we'll have more movies to review. And coming up, Avengers Infinity War.
Affinity War?
Affinity. That's funny. Infinity War. Okay, well, until next time.
Also, go see Ready Player One because they have the Infinity War, the second Infinity War trailer on the big screen, and
nice. It's nice. Yes, it's nice. Okay, until next time. Hey, dudes. Mini.